coming through with another reaction. Once again, hoping everybody out there is doing well. Yo, Akala, Fire in the Booth Part 3, a moment a lot of y'all have been waiting on, man. We finally got him up on the channel. I appreciate y'all's patience with that. Gonna see what he brings to the table. I mean, we already know he's gonna kill it. This one's 9 minutes and 43 seconds long. So, I mean, better buckle up is what I'm gonna say. And just want to call out, if you're new, I've called Akala UK's KRS-One before, and I know those are big words, and a lot of y'all that have just heard me, speak those words are gonna be like, what the fuck, what are you talking about? Just wait, just keep watching, you're about to find out. With that, I just want to give y'all a shout out. I appreciate y'all's love, man. I appreciate y'all's patience. If you're new, hit the like button for me, the subscribe button as well. Let's go. See what it brings to the table. Just want to give a shout out to Charlie, man.
Dig this.
Oh yeah.
Fire beats always.
Hear this, right? Let's get ready to rumble.
Akala, Fire in the Booth Part 3. Listen, Fuse Banquet, new album out 27th of May. Turn the beat up in my headphones just.
This came out a while back.
Touch. Listen. Whoever's more human must have the right to do the abusing. I imagine that means you then, or a human just as clueless, foolish fools. Thought of a tortured soul, bought for a quarter of gold. One little sign and snort it home. Why not? They don't have souls. They love their children less than we do, so they are less than equal. They abuse.
They love their children less than we do. I gotta back it up. Y'all know how we do it, man. Back it up. He's killing this shit right now.
Just as clueless, foolish fools. Thought of a tortured soul, bought for a quarter of gold. One little sign and snort it home.
Tortured soul bought for he said quarter of
clueless,
gold.
Foolish fools, thought of a tortured soul, bought for a quarter of gold. One little sign and snort it home. Why not? They don't have souls. They love their children less than we do, so they are less than equal. They abuse women, so we kill them because they are bloody villains. That's right. We are the feminists. For the women of the world, kill terrorists, liberate them.
We got like 3 different flows in 53 seconds, I think. I gotta back this shit up, man. Y'all know.
That means you then, or a human just as clueless, foolish fools. Thought of a tortured soul, bought for a quarter of gold. One little sign and snort it home. Why not? They don't have souls. They love their children less than we do, so they are less than equal. They abuse women, so we kill them because they are bloody villains. That's right. We are the feminists. For the women of the world, kill terrorists, liberate them.
That's right. We are the
feminists. They are bloody villains. That's right. We are the feminists. For the women of the world, kill terrorists. Liberate them from their birth, because they feel more free with the children murdered. I know that it sounds absurd, but let me explain it a little bit further. We're so superior. Our missiles whistle until they tickle little itty bitty grandchildren and make them giggle. But the laughter sounds like.
Now you understand why I call him UK's KRS-One?
I know that it sounds absurd, but let me explain it a little bit further. We're so superior, our missiles whistle until they tickle little itty bitty grandchildren and make them giggle. But the laughter sounds like screaming. I told you that they were demons. They pretend to be dead to make us feel sad, put bullets in the head to make us look bad. But we're never anything other than glad. We're those that look funny and up in their body bag. If your hair's on Sally or Brad, even a dog cry like mad. Dog is a man's best friend, not a girl. Women are abused all over the world and children are raped in every place, every religion or creed or race. Even fathers or daughters, uncles, nieces, sweep it under the carpet. Rape is a weapon used by power, and we don't want to look like bastards. Soul manufacture, hero complex.
I mean, he's dropping so many facts right now. That's what I appreciate. I'm gonna call it out every time, is the replay value, man, because you can listen to this shit 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times and still catch something new. 9th and 10th.
Every place, every religion or creed or race, even fathers or daughters, uncles, nieces, sweep it under the carpet. Rape is a weapon used by power, and we don't want to look like bastards. Soul manufacture, hero complex, a reaction to nothing more complex than organized mass rape of the state. Don't want to hear about mass graves because I hate to relate to a shade that's darker than you. One that prays under a different roof, has less dollars or pounds, crowns or gowns or grounds. Fill them up with rounds if they mess with the way that things are constructed. Obstructing lines of production. You can buy anything, liposuction, seduction. Just buy from us men, buy lies, can't buy truth. No one's selling it, there is no use, there is no customer base for the product. We'd rather buy some celebrity trollop, because our life is about getting one up.
He said there ain't no base for the customer product.
There is no customer base for the product. We
customer base for the
buy
product.
Some celebrity trollop, because our life is about getting one up, and everybody else that we pass on to come up. We don't care what the full spring the sun up, but light in the sun every day getting bun up. Light to the
Don't almost drop my water, man.
It's part of the culture. Tell the
That
truth,
would have been
it's only
bad.
the result of a double lie, cancelling itself. Their pride, cancer in itself. Cause virus is normality. Living in a world that is built on vanity. More salaries, more calories, more thieving, more charities. Picture them all on a horse with a chariot, speaking some kind of African Arabic. Teaching mathematics to a Spaniard when maths and got to Britannia. Can you picture? Rhyme scripture. This
Teaching mathematics. He said teaching mathematics to the Spaniard. He's dry. Like I said, walking encyclopedia. I think we're at the history section right now, yo.
More thieving, more charities. Picture them all on a horse with a chariot, speaking some kind of African Arabic. Teaching mathematics to a Spaniard when maths and got to Britannia. Can you picture? Rhyme scripture. This designed for the mind to be richer. Are you blind? Are you firing the rim pratt? Cause your time and alignment is on crack. It's hard to beat as far off the rhythm as you are. It's like hard to have so little charisma. I swear that you try to be shit to make me look even better than everybody knows that I am already. I'm a pedigree that can't be touched like leprosy. I'm a rapper like the Beatles, begging me to let it be. And I'll need no referee. I play the game. On crack. It's hard to beat as far off the rhythm as you are. It's like hard to have so little charisma. I swear that you try to be shit to make me look even better than everybody knows that I am already. I'm a pedigree that can't be touched like leprosy. I'm a rapper like the Beatles, begging me to let it be. And I'll need no referee. I play the game on my own, it's my own sport. And you can't take a king to
I don't need no referee. I played the game.
the Beatles, begging me to let it be. And I'll need no referee. I play the game on my own, it's my own sport.
I play the game on my own as my own
And you can't
sport.
take a king to his own court. You can't take a king to his own court. You ain't the phone tour. You're the type to rap for 5 minutes and complain that your throat sore. Well, I'm so sure that my stone jaw is the coldest and most since 04.
He said you the type of he said you the type to rap for
On my
5
own, it's my own
minutes.
sport. And you can't take a king to his own court. You can't take a king to his own court. You ain't the phone tour. You're the type to rap for 5 minutes and complain that your throat sore. Well, I'm so sure that my stone jaw is the coldest and most since 04. Why these silly little boys said it's so raw. Make a bigger bit of noise, but we know you ain't up to the game. You ain't match fit. You ain't even got the brain for the tactics. You ain't even on the bench. You're a ball boy. One little send out you, so just sit down. I am the big Mac man with a quiz on. Super cat that punch sting with a scissor. Who are these silly little wallies? Think that you're up with enough for the guts to
You've been going the fuck off for 3 minutes
on it,
now.
the version of me that I didn't want to be. I'm the coldest and most since Admiral Zheng He. I'm firing the booth, you're a wet rag. You ain't the real thing like a stepdad.
I am. He said the fire in the booth, and you're a wet
Sting with
rag.
a scissor. Who are these silly little wallies? Think that you're up with enough for the guts to be on it, the version of me that I didn't want to be. I'm the coldest and most since Admiral Zheng He. I'm firing the booth, you're a wet rag. You ain't the real thing like a stepdad. I'm the best, so rest where the rest have.
He said you ain't a real thing. You a stepdad? What the
I'm firing the
fuck?
booth, you're a wet rag. You ain't the real thing like a stepdad. I'm the best, so rest where the rest have. Don't pick up your chest.
said
like
you
your
ain't
best
a real
sack.
thing
I'm the
like a
best dad. Look,
stepdad.
I don't even beat my sons, I let them shine. Even when they got no talent to rhyme, insist on doing.
What?
Man with a quiz on,
Back it
super
up.
chat, they punch sting with a scissor. Who are these silly little wallies? Think that you're up with enough for the guts to be on it, the version of me that I didn't want to be. I'm the coldest and most since Admiral Zheng He. I'm firing the booth, you're a wet rag. You
Yo.
ain't the real thing like a stepdad. I'm
Yo.
the best, so rest where the rest have. Don't pick up your chest, let your breast sag. I'm the best dad. Look, I don't even beat my sons, I let them shine. Even when they got no talent to rhyme, insist on doing it all of the time. All of my fines reinforced with a kind of carbon that harden the thoughts in my mind. Course you were
Yo.
fine. I taught you a line, I'm born with bars. No one ever taught me to rhyme. The portion is mine. Don't touch it. Furthermore, don't even discuss it. I know that you heard. Britain's biggest export is weapons of death. That ain't a fear, but you're a guest. Take another breath and your country's next. Unless you remind them whenever you're rhyming, you're a beast on the mic with impeccable timing. They will think they're in the league that I'm in, but that is most absurd. Turn the stands to a chance of a battle for those between.
They think they're in the league that I'm in. He said, but that's the most absurd. Now you understand what I'm talking about when I called him that?
They will think they're in the league that I'm in.
I'ma
but
keep bringing
is
that shit
most
up.
absurd. Turn the stands
Yo,
to a
I gotta
chance of
back it
one
up,
that
man.
ain't.
That shit
Furthermore,
was
don't
fire.
even discuss it. I know that you heard. Britain's biggest export is weapons of death. That ain't a fear, but you're a guest. Take another breath and your country's next. Unless you remind them whenever you're rhyming, you're a beast on the mic with impeccable timing. They
Yeah.
will think they're in the league that I'm in, but that is most absurd. Turn the stands to a cancel with banter for those between the gangster and the panther. I know that you've seen these man with the tantrums like kids when I'm off on a tandem, cause they don't know what a tandem means. So rather than use a dictionary, they talk and badmouth me when I'm only trying to elevate your mind, G. But I don't watch that. They loves more than a grand's worth.
They talk
With the
shit.
tantrums like kids when I'm off on a tandem, cause they don't know what a tandem means. So rather than use a dictionary, they talk and badmouth me when I'm only trying to elevate your mind, G. But
They talk shit and bad mouth me when I'm only trying to elevate your
means, so rather
mind.
than use a dictionary, they talk and badmouth me when I'm only trying to elevate your mind, G. But
Let me ask y'all this, man, and this is a question to the UK homies out there. Like, is he hated out there? Like, is he not perceived as good at the moment? Because he's dropping some fire shit right now. And usually people that aren't well received drop shit
think
like
they're in the league
this.
that I'm in.
Because that's where the pain and suffering comes from, man. Like, that's the unfortunate
between the
part.
gangster and the panther. I know that you've seen these man with the tantrums like kids when I'm off on the tandem, because they don't know what a tandem means. So rather than use a dictionary, they talk and badmouth me when I'm only trying to elevate your mind, G. But I don't watch that. They love's more than a grand's worth. You should see when I roll through Handsworth, elders see me cross the road, talk to me and it usually goes. We love all your boss up the thing, spread knowledge. Bonfire upon the Babylon College. We are salute you. You're the future. All the bigger man have time for them you. What I'm saying is that the respect's worth more than a chain on your neck. When it's not that, it's somebody's mum. Say that she feed me to a son, cause you wanna come get his mind out of the slums. Akala is smarter than half of you dumb. Regardless, the bars are retardedly dumb. What the ras and the ra to the part of my lung. Take out a whole click, the chat's doo-doo. Pick up a mic, we can see who's who. I'm firing the booth, you dry wood. Chew your flesh and it best tastes quite good.
Fire in the booth, you dry wood.
Pick up a mic, we can see who's who. I'm firing the booth, you dry wood. Chew your flesh and it best tastes quite good. So smart, but you still move quite hood. See him on the road, don't think that I try should. That's a wise assessment. Can I like land as a wise investment? Especially land that is recently blessed with in excess of 1 million deaths in the castle you resting.
Dude's dropping like educational. I mean, he's been dropping educational shit throughout this whole thing. Now he's dropping some financial
That's
knowledge,
the next
man.
thing. Regardless, the
Back it
bars
up.
are retardedly done. What the ras and the ra to the part of my lung. Take out a whole click, the chat's doo-doo. Pick up a mic, we can see who's who. I'm firing the booth, you dry wood. Chew your flesh and it best tastes quite good. So smart, but you still move quite hood. See him on the road, don't think that I try should. That's a wise assessment. Can I like land as a wise investment? Especially land that is recently blessed with in excess of 1 million deaths in the castle you resting. That's the next thing built on the bones of the flesh of the wretched. Phone you opposing, only protected cause we regret that. Only deceptive things that we like and only reject it when it feels like it's truth with the jesting. So get in with a blessed king whose crown is the rounds that he fought. Therefore you ain't got to deal with the fraud of all these beings of whom I'm bored. My worst, stronger than their best over alone. Stronger than their flesh, all that they own can't compare to his guest usually.
He's still going the fuck off and brought to hit 5 minutes.
Don't ever dare to spit next. It's clear the reason's fear. Even the worst MC has ears. Though we can't hear where the beat is. To time his flow with the kick and the snare. They hear me, they know life ain't fair. God bless some and some get air. Like these conscious heads that cry that I get big headed and I don't know why. Cause I've always been this guy. Ever since mum said aim for the sky. I decided that was too low, so I'm astral traveling to another zone. You won't ever get.
He said, ever since I was a kid, mom said aim for the sky, but I thought that was too low.
Ever since mum said aim for the sky, I decided that was too low, so I'm astral traveling to another zone.
So I'm astral traveling to another
Some get
zone.
air, like these conscious heads that cry that I get big headed and I don't know why. Cause I've always been this guy. Ever since mum said aim for the sky, I decided that was too low, so I'm astral traveling to another zone. You won't ever get him on the dog and the bone, cause I don't ever really want to answer my phone. So when I'm in is high vibration, see the future in my meditation. Your peeps, poor libation for all the creeps to get above their station. I placed them in the right placement, that is to say I erased them. Ain't no one above, no adjacent. Still these mugs that want to get faced, do but face it. They don't really want to face me. I don't run so you can't ever chase me. And I've been through things on the pavement, but don't beg roll fame cause I never made it. My uncles, cousins and friends have done everything that yours have made, but I don't tell their story, I tell mine. That means I'm real and you're fake. With that said, I don't mind a bit of fiction if you did tell your story well, but your raps are drier than a dead man's top lip after 6 years of living in hell. Meet a nice girl, you just might gel. Might be wifey, you can't quite tell.
Man, you can tell this shit's coming from the fucking heart.
No, why? Cause the only bitch in the world is a man and his ego we have is a show. Mine is harder than my uncle's foot back. We don't even need to wear shoes. He only eats pounded yam and stew with hands like cans on a man. I refuse.
By the way, always I'ma call it out. Shout out to Charlie for those Street Fighter ad-libs, man.
Your mum raised you, you're a punk of a plank, a donut, a tool. You make me think the mother nature's cruel. Then I get back and remember, life is a gift even when it don't.
I gotta back it up
mine
one
is
more
harder than my
time.
uncle's foot back. We don't even need to wear shoes. He only eats pounded yam and stew with hands like cans on a man. I refuse. Who said mum never raised no fools? Your mum raised you, you're a punk of a plank, a donut, a tool.
Who said you? Hold
My
on.
uncle's foot
I
back.
gotta make
We
it
don't even need to
down.
wear shoes. He only eats pounded yam and stew with hands like cans on a man. I refuse. Who said mum never raised no fools?
Who said mom never raised no fools?
Your mum raised you, you're a
Your mom raised you, pointing at the camera?
just might gel. Might be wifey, you can't quite tell. No, why? Cause the only bitch in the world is a man and his ego we have is a show. Mine is harder than my uncle's foot back. We don't even need to wear shoes. He only eats pounded yam and stew with hands like cans on a man. I refuse. Who said mum never raised no fools? Your mum raised you, you're a punk of a plank, a donut, a tool. You make me think the mother nature's cruel. Then I get back and remember, life is a gift even when it don't look like it is. And everybody thinks that they're cold in the booth. Got no sense to show them the truth. Put the pen down, become a spectator. Go get a day job, there is no shame in it. We need doctors and architects, not more crap rappers that are past their best. And if the cap fits you, wear it. If it fits your friend, to share it. I know it ain't the role of a parent to take my child's confidence and tear it. But it is my role as a
Yeah, hear so many different fucking flows,
Father to show my
man.
son about life and it's harder. When you got a dad named Akala, those are big shoes to fill. Be your own man, have your own plan, your own destiny. Just don't ever mess with me, preferably. Run his rules to the church and be your
Tag it up.
doctors and architects, not more crap rappers that are past their best. And if the cap fits you, wear it. If it fits your friend, to share it. I know it ain't the role of a parent to take my child's confidence and tear it, but it is my role as a father to show my son about life and it's harder. When you got a dad named Akala, those are big shoes to fill. Be your own man, have your own plan, your own destiny. Just don't ever mess with me, preferably. Run his fools to the treachery, definitely. Those that put us in jeopardy, especially foes that wanna pose next to me. Nobody ain't testing me. It's the versatility that is killing them. So road, but I teach kids William. Listen to my albums, I actually write songs. And of course the bars are brilliant. We could do politics, spirituality, or real life for reality.
You said, of course, bars are brilliant. Yo.
Those are big shoes to fill. Be your own man, have your own plan, your own destiny. Just don't ever mess with me, preferably. Run his fools to the treachery, definitely. Those that put us in jeopardy, especially foes that wanna pose next to me. Nobody ain't testing me. It's the versatility that is killing them. So road, but I teach kids William. Listen to my albums, I actually write songs. And of course the bars are brilliant. We could do politics, spirituality, or real life for reality. Do this thing here with straight up vanity. Either way, nobody can battle me, much less shackle me. The maroon, one man army, an entire platoon. They're like, when he run out of breath soon, how does he do that?
One-man army and the entire platoon.
Or real life for
Back it
reality.
up.
Do this thing here with straight up vanity. Either way, nobody can battle me, much less shackle me. The maroon, one man army, an entire platoon. They're like, when he run out of breath soon, how does he do that? Is he human? Look, man, it's the spirit of book, man. Back in the flesh of a terrible crook, man, and all won't like me. Ain't it obvious? I ain't a pedophile, no a colonist. I'm the MC you don't wanna bother with. The gauntlets thrown down, who's crossing it? That's
I'm an MC you don't want to bother with. I'm gonna call out one thing. The production could have been a little better. Cause that mic, it don't sound that good.
man, it's the spirit of book, man. Back in the flesh of a terrible crook, man, and all won't like me. Ain't it obvious? I ain't a pedophile, no a colonist. I'm the MC you don't wanna bother with. The gauntlets thrown down, who's crossing it? That's what I thought. You can have your whole life to retort. Still won't think up the things that I thought when I was age 4. Scratched that before I was born. In the room when I was yet to be formed. Before that, in the past incarnation, when I set fire to a fuse plantation. Me and Sam shot here in the cane fields. 2 weeks straight, totally stayed still. With nothing but a blade of scrape still. Grumped on our enemies. What a great kill. Self-defense is not violence, it's common sense.
He said, even before I was
Age
born.
4.
What?
Scratched that before I was born. In the room when I was yet to be formed. Before that, in the past incarnation, when I set fire to a fuse plantation. Me and Sam shot here in the cane fields. 2 weeks straight, totally stayed still. With nothing but a blade of scrape still. Grumped on our enemies. What a great kill. Self-defense is not violence, it's common sense. The first law of nature, self-preservation. To let people kill and abuse you, it's just self-hatred. Turn the other cheek. Why? No one ever got the freedom that way. Lies. When the police say an eye for an eye, they talk this crap about the world goes blind. Just don't attack us in the first place, and everything will be just fine. In the meantime, train hard, read enough, stay sharp, and don't diss the sisters of your army. You are putting down half your army. Any revolution without the women in the middle is no revolution at all. Trust me, you could read back from all. Women were there, ready to pop through, but we have become so cowardly that rather than fight back, we attack the only ones that ever had our back. And that is an actual fact. And I ain't saying that I ain't.
Do y'all know what I'm talking about now? For those of y'all that don't know who Akala is, I mean, does that statement that I made in the beginning of this, does that make sense now? That's all I want to ask.
Ever done that? I'm just saying that it's time that we done that. So don't put my name in the same sentence as real revolutionaries. I'm offended. Real revolutionaries spend their life engaged in revolutionary acts. And it's just for how
Back it up, man.
You are putting down half your army. Any revolution without the women in the middle is no revolution at all. Trust me, you could read back from all. Women were there, ready to pop through, but we have become so cowardly that rather than fight back, we attack the only ones that ever had our back. And that is an actual fact. And I ain't saying that I ain't ever done that. I'm just saying that it's time that we done that. So don't put my name in the same sentence as real revolutionaries. I'm offended. Real revolutionaries spend their life engaged in revolutionary acts. And as cold as I am on the mic, thus far, I just rap. With that said, there is no comparison. Too cold for the way that I carry on. These vultures feed off, carry on. Come along now, carry on, carry on. Roll up, roll up.
These vultures feed on.
Too cold for the way that I carry on. These vultures feed off, carry on. Come along now, carry on, carry on. Roll up, 2 for a pound. Run down MCs, I want a whole sound. Run your whole clique, I want a whole town. Take a stroll at the speed of sound. Who said the speed of light was the fastest thing? Never.
Take a stroll at the speed of sound.
Your whole
What
clique, I
the
want a whole
fuck
town.
is going
Take a
on,
stroll at the
y'all?
speed of sound. Who said the speed of light was the fastest thing? Never knew the speed of darkness. A black hole absorbs all light that it is, so how could light ever get past it? I studied the masters and sages, secret teachings of all of the ages. I don't know, I can't explain it, the knowledge ain't mine, no, I radiate it. It's why they write 16 lines, and I write an essay that rhymes, and I never went uni neither.
What the
Masters and sages, secret teachings of all of the ages. I don't know, I can't explain it, the knowledge ain't mine, no, I radiate it. It's why they write 16 lines.
That's why they write 16
Just-
lines. They gotta
don't know,
back it
I
up,
can't
man.
explain it, the knowledge ain't mine.
He said, I write
rate it.
essays
It's
that
why I write
rhyme.
16 lines, and I write an essay that rhymes, and I never went uni neither, but my mind works just fine. In fact, there's no need to be modest. My mind's a fine instrument. If I'm honest, and I promise that I will show you where the body's at. Burying MCs, I might like a hobby that, and MCs don't bite me. They ain't got the technique to even copy that. I think I've made my point in a manner that is more than adequate. So let's put all the boasting aside. I do know that I'm just challenging this thing. Who knows what is it? Inspiration, the source of the spirit. Not a man in the sky, but a force that animates all things that are living. Dali's brush, Akala's lyrics, some things ain't explained by the laws of physics. Cause you've been down in your life, don't mean you ever be on top of it. Cause for this force right here, there ain't one that is equal and opposite.
Yo!
Wow! Akala just killed Fire in the Booth, man! That is Fire in the Booth right there, Fire in the Booth part 3! And that's why my man is the first artist to do part 3!
Oh, he's the first one to do part 3 on that? Yo! Is this show still going on, y'all? The Charlie Slot? Is that still going on? I'd like to catch the new shit. But anyways, I'm gonna let the reaction speak for itself, because holy shit, Akala fucking killed that shit. And I'm just, you know, if y'all got, you know, a little bit of time, if you're new to him, just check out his interviews. Y'all don't even have to check out his music. Just check out his interviews that he does. Like he's been on a couple talk shows and shit. So not a couple, probably a lot more, but I'm just, you know, talking from the videos that I've seen. So, and y'all know what I'm talking about. And with that, once y'all check that out, I want y'all to come back and comment below, you know, and I'm going to try to reply to every comment that I get. So with that, let me know what y'all think of this in the comments below. The reaction, the entire Fire in the Booth. Hope y'all enjoyed it, because, I mean, he fucking killed it. Absolutely no question. Technical difficulties, y'all. But with that, I just want to call out, I appreciate y'all. So if you're new, hit the like button for me. If you like the content, the subscribe button as well. I'm going to check y'all out next time. Peace.